There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back if you are coming back for a second, third, or even fourth time. This is the fourth session today. I'm Jellie. We're going to focus on practicing rediscovering. So a lot of deep stretching today, finding those places about ourselves we really didn't know existed, and reopening our body just to kind of explore a little bit more in depth of how we can move and how we can breathe into that movement. So we're going to go ahead and probably get started here soon. But before we get started, just want to make sure that if you need a couple of blocks, you can also use books. Books are really good to help you. So if you need a couple of blocks or books, feel free to grab those and just put those on the side of your mat for now. And then also, I have a yoga strap, but you can also use like a t-shirt or a hand towel that's long for this practice. And that's just because we're going to do some deep stretching. So it will just help us get in a little more comfortable position. And then also, this is not your bed, Vato. If you have knee issues or some of these poses get uncomfortable by sitting on your knees so much, I would also recommend just grabbing a pillow, because we can always jump on top of this pillow for deep stretching. I'll also put our pillow in between our legs behind us here. So just give you a moment to make sure you have everything that you need. And then we will go ahead and get started. Okay. So for today's practice, we're actually going to go ahead and start seated. So when you're ready, just go ahead, find yourself a nice seat. Get wherever comfortable. If you need to spread your legs out, spread your legs out. And just come into a seated position. When you're ready, close down your eyes. And rest your palms on your knees. And just begin to arrive here. Just coming into this space. Allowing ourselves to slow down. Any thoughts that come in, let them come in. Don't force them out. Just arrive. Still breathing a natural breath here. Now as you begin to calm down your heart, calm down your mind, just remind yourself back to your intention for today's practice. I invite you to open up the intention to rediscover parts of yourself, hidden expectations, hidden assumptions, hidden insecurities that may be lingering in your body. Be open to deep stretches that will allow you to push past those boundaries. Be more understanding of yourself and aware, and allow yourself to eventually let those things go. So while you're here, just begin to deepen your breath a little bit more. Starting to release any stress that came with you today. Take one more deep breath here. And when you're ready, just begin to slowly open your eyes back open. Start to untangle yourself from your seat. And we're going to meet on our knees. So coming up on our knees here, again, if this is too much for your knees, you may place your pillow underneath your knees here. Give it a little bit more comfort, or you can place them behind your knees. and sit here if that's better. So while we're here, we're going to actually take our strap or take our towel and just about shoulder distance, take that behind us here. So I'm holding it just like this behind my back here. What I'm going to do is just begin to lift up and lift down. Lift down, take it down. So lift it up and then release. So just kind of warming up the shoulders here, wakening up the body, starting to play with that tension that may be in our shoulders, which for me is a lot right now. So as you pull your strap or your towel up on an exhale, inhale as it comes down. Exhale as you press up. Inhale as you come down. Now, if you'd like to take this a little bit deeper, you're more than welcome to release your strap and collapse your arms behind your back here. So folding in and just starting to do this, opening up your chest a little bit more. Make sure you keep your chest high, your chin high as you do this. Exhaling and then releasing. This is a little bit deeper, but I invite you to go beyond those boundaries today. Just keep exploring what parts of your body you may be able to open. If you would like to take it one more, you're more than welcome to create some space on your mat. Keep lifting your arms up and then slowly sending your body forward. Placing your forehead on top of your mat. And keep stretching open those shoulders. If that's too much for you, you're more than welcome to just stay in that tall position and keep playing with your shoulders. But go ahead and take a couple more breaths here on your own. On your next inhale, let's meet back up into a tall position, up on our knees. Exhale, we're going to release all the way down into a tabletop position. So go ahead and put your strap aside for now. Let's be in tabletop, stacking your wrists right underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Untuck your toes, relax. As we go into cow and cat pose. So on your next inhale, reach up to cow pose, lifting your chest up. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, curl in. Inhale to cow, reach up. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine. Feel free to take a couple of these at your own pace. Long, deep breaths. Really press up with your palms and fingertips to feel that deep stretch in your back and your shoulders. Feel free to flip your palms or your fingertips point towards your knees for a deeper stretch for your wrist. Or just sway your hips side to side for a little side stretch. Couple more breaths here. One more breath wherever you're at. And then exhale when you come back into a stable tabletop position. When you're ready, we're going to take a deep breath in Reach your right arm long, left leg back to a balanced tabletop. And while you're here, just begin to roll out your wrist, roll out your ankle. If you would like to warm up the core, you may curl in on an exhale and stretch out. But just take some movements here to really awaken the body. Again, just start to discover any tension that you may be holding with you today. On exhale, we meet back in tabletop position. Our next long inhale, we reach our left arm long, right leg back. So just awaken our wrists and our ankles. Waking up the core. At your own pace, at your own time. And when you're ready, we meet back in tabletop position, no rush. One more stretch here. On your next inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, lift up, open your heart. Exhale, weave it through underneath your left palm. Option to have a little bit more by bringing your left hand behind your back and bringing your palm to your inner right thigh. Keep lifting and opening your chest and your heart. Feel this in your neck and shoulders. On the bottom of your exhale, press with your left palm into the ground. Inhale, reach your right palm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release your palm to the earth. Inhale, reach your left palm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, weave it through underneath your right arm. Take the same variation you did on the other side. So if you took your arm behind your back, this time press your right palm into your inner left thigh. Keep pressing your heart open. At the bottom of your exhale, drop your right palm to the earth. Inhale, lift your left palm to the sky. Exhale, back to tabletop position. Inhale, curl your toes under your mat, and exhale, downward facing dog, so pressing all the way back here. While you're here, just begin to walk out your feet. We're going to play with a little bit more hamstring stretches today. So really start to warm up your legs. Just noticing where your body's at. Every exhale, pressing your palms and fingertips into your mat, pulling your hips further back. As you just take some deep breaths here. While we're here, we're going to warm up the core a little bit more. Start awakening the hamstrings. So on your next exhale, come down to your forearms into dolphin's pose. That's okay if your heels can't reach the ground. What you want to do is continue to try to press your hips back and just kind of play. If this is too much for your shoulders, you're more than welcome to come all the way down to your knees, go back into tabletop. But while you're here, just start awakening your calves, your hamstrings, bending one leg at a time, or dropping your heels to the ground. On your next inhale, come back up to downward facing dog. Exhale, press your hips back. Inhale. Exhale, come back into dolphin pose. So coming down on your forearms again, relaxing your neck, relaxing your head. Just playing with our legs. Waking up our muscles. On your next inhale, come back up to downward facing dog. Exhale, press your hips all the way back. One more here. Inhale. Exhale to dolphin's pose. Coming on your forearms here, relaxing your head. This time, try to find a stable dolphin's pose. So wherever your feet meet the earth, allow them to stay here. And just begin to notice how your body is warming up. Rooting yourself back into your intention of discovering parts of you didn't know that were there. Your next inhale, come into to downward facing dog. Exhale, press back. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your palms to shin. Exhale, forward fold, bring your palms to the earth. Inhale, Tadasana, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, gentle back bend, so lifting your heart to the sky, opening your shoulders. Inhale, Tadasana, reach your arms up to the sky. Take your right arm over your left wrist. On an exhale, lean to the right side for a side stretch. Inhale, come back up to the top. Taking your right wrist with your left palm. Exhaling over to the left side of your body. Inhale, Tadasana, bring your palms back up. Exhale, drop your right arm to grab your right ankle. So you're in a balanced pose here on your left side, just for a quad stretch. If this is too much, option to get close to a wall or to put your hand on a seat, that's okay. To keep more stability, slightly bend your left leg, keeping your left arm tall. Exhale, drop your right foot down. Inhale, lift your right palm up. Exhale, left palm meets left ankle this time for a quad stretch on the left side. Keep a slight bend in your right knee. Hold it here. Just breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, exhale, drop your foot rather. Inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. So stacking our wrists underneath our shoulders here. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, slowly lower all the way to the ground, keeping your elbows close to your body. Your knees meet the ground, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift up for cobra pose. So pressing your palms into the earth, stretching your back, lifting your heart. Exhale, come all the way back down. On an inhale, find your forearms on the ground again. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, find dolphin pose. So crawling back up into dolphin's pose again, holding that stretch here. And just begin to breathe into it. And breathe out. One more breath here. Inhale, come all the way up into downward facing dog. Exhale, press your hips back. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, Tadasana, reach your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, gentle back bend, press your heart up to the sky. Inhale, Tadasana, take your right palm over your left wrist. Exhale, side body stretch on the right. Inhale, come back up to Tadasana, taking right wrist. Exhale, side body stretch on the left. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, drop your right palm to grab right ankle. Find a quad stretch. Exhale, drop your foot. Inhale, Tadasana. And exhale, drop your left palm to meet left ankle. Balancing quad stretch on the left side. Bottom of your exhale, release your left foot. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, slowly drop your whole body to the earth. Untuck your toes. Inhale to cobra, lift your heart up, stretch your back. Press your palms into your mat. Exhale, release. Find your forearms in front of you, making a triangle pose. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, dolphin pose, lifting your hips up and back. Tiptoeing your way until your heels meet the earth. Hold it here. Next, inhale, find your way up into downward facing dog. Exhale, press your hips back to the back. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your palms to the earth. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Tuck your pelvis in. Exhale, gentle back bend. Open your heart. Inhale, take right palm to left wrist. Exhale, side body stretch on the right. Inhale, Tadasana, taking left palm to right wrist. Exhale, side body stretch on the left. Breath to body movement. Inhale, Tadasana, reach your palms up. Exhale, find your right palm to right ankle for a balancing quad stretch. Bottom of your exhale, drop your right foot to the ground. Inhale, lift your right arm high, Tadasana. Exhale, drop your left palm to meet your left ankle. Quad stretch on the left. Bottom of your exhale, drop your left foot to the earth. Inhale, reach your left arm high, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, slowly drop your whole body to the earth. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra pose, pressing up with your palms. Exhale, release your body down to the earth. Find your palms in triangle position for dolphin pose. On your next inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, press your hips back for dolphin pose. Hold it here. Inhale, come up into downward facing dog. Exhale, press your hips back. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, go ahead, drop down to your knees. At this time, it's a good time to grab a drink. If you haven't already, you're just joining us, it's good to have blocks by your side as we go into our sun beat. But hopefully you're feeling warm, you're starting to really feel those deeper stretches in your body, and just start to really discover how far can I push this. So sun B is just going to be a deeper variation of stretches from our sun A. And if at any point this is uncomfortable, again, we have pillows, blocks, and straps. So many ways to make this accessible. But you're always to go at your own pace, go with your own flow, your own breath to body movement. Okay? So when you're ready, you have everything, you grab a drink. We'll meet back down to downward facing dog. Your next inhale, we send our gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, gentle back bend, open your heart, broaden your shoulders. Inhale, Tadasana, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop your right palm to meet your your right ankle. This time, you're going to take it on the inside and crawl out to your foot. So you're going to meet the sole of your foot here in the back. So keeping your hips square forward, left palm is still up, slight bend in your left knee. Option to hold it here, or option to slowly go into dancer's pose. So first, keeping your chest high and lifted, and just slowly starting to play with the balancing position. One way to get yourself there is to kick up with your right foot. Keep squaring your shoulders. If you fall, that's okay. Get yourself back there as you started. But playing here with dancer's pose. Bottom of your exhale, gently release your right foot. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, dancers on the left side. So reaching your left foot up, and reaching your left foot on the inner side of your sole. And then slowly again, begin to reach forward, kicking up with your left leg, keeping your hips square. Bottom of your exhale, slowly release your left foot. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big toe stretch. So releasing down, grabbing your pointer finger and your middle finger and hooking it underneath your big toe. And just allowing yourself to be here. Really feel the hamstring stretch. Again, you can inhale, and as you exhale, pull a little bit deeper, pulling your chest to your thighs. If this is too much for your hamstrings, option to come into a seat, like chair, and to just hang out here. Take another breath here. On your next inhale, find halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, coming all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. So weave it through between your palms. Good. On your next exhale, release your left leg down so your left knee meets the floor until you're in a modified lunge here. This is the time where you can grab your blocks on each side. So putting them close to you, using them for leverage. Taking a deep breath in here in this lunge. On an exhale, we're slowly going to press our hips towards the back of the room, straightening our right leg until we pull our chest towards our shin or our thigh and find a hamstring stretch here. Flexing our right toe, taking our blocks by our side to give us a little bit of balance here. Option to also take a block behind your butt and to just sit here. You can also use your pillow as well to kind of sit down. So it makes it a little more comfortable, a little bit more accessible here. On your next inhale, come back up to a modified lunge. Inhale, modified crescent lunge. So keeping your left leg down, inhale, reach your arms tall. Taking your right palm again on your left wrist, you're gonna exhale, lean over to the right side. To feel this stretch in your groin, in your side body. And just breathe into it. Inhale, come back up to modified crescent. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come into full crescent pose. So lifting your body all the way up. One more breath here. Exhale, warrior two. So opening up side body. Inhale, we're going to lift our palms up towards the left side wall here and kind of rotate our feet so they're pointing parallel to that side wall. So still lifting up here. Exhale, we're going to come into a goddess squat. So now opening up our toes, pointing into the corners of our mat here. So coming into a goddess squat, opening up here. Opening up your groin. Option to rest your palms on top of your knees here. Option to come into a prayer pose. So just staying here. I'm going to take a couple breaths here. And take it to the left side. Inhale, reach your palms all the way up. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, reach your palms up. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back up to star pose. So reaching your arms tall. This power position, you're spreading your body wide, stretch it out. Your next exhale, find warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your right palm high, left arm back. Exhale, recycle down to the earth, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the left side. Inhale, reach your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. When you're ready, drop your right leg down this time for a modified low lunge here. And then again, taking our blocks by our side. On your next exhale, find your hamstring stretch. So beginning to sit back, sink our hips towards your mat. Take our blocks by our side or underneath our glute. And begin to pull our chest to our thigh till we come into a full hamstring stretch. Again, if this is too much on your knee, more than welcome to put a pillow underneath your knee here, or to sit on top of your knee. On your next inhale, come back up into a modified low lunge. Inhale, come up into a modified crescent lunge. Taking your left palm on your right wrist. Your next exhale, lean over to the left side. Inhale, back up to modified crescent. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toe under, and exhale, push up, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Send your gaze over your left fingertips. When you're ready again, inhale, let's come out to the right side wall this time. Keep our toes pointed out towards the outside of our mats here. Keeping arms up. Exhale, we come in back into that goddess squat. This time, we're gonna take our palms on the inside of our knees here and just begin to take a couple of back stretches here. So, twisting your body on an exhale, right and left. Really starting to push those boundaries. Take one more wherever you are. Then inhaling me back into goddess pose. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, star pose. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Stretch your body tall. Exhale, warrior two, sending your gaze towards the front of the room. Inhale, reverse warrior. Send your right palm back, left arm high. Exhale, recycle down to the earth. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you need a drink, go ahead and do so. We're going to do that again, breath to body movement this time. So when you're ready, we'll meet back here. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, gentle back bend, press your chest forward. Inhale, Tadasana, reach up. Exhale, dancer's pose on the right side, dropping back, grabbing the inner sole of your right foot as you begin to lean in. Bottom of your exhale, slowly release your right foot. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, dancers on the left side. So grabbing the sole of your left foot, you begin to lean forward, finding that deeper stretch, kicking your left leg back. Bottom of your exhale, slowly release your left foot. Inhale, Tadasana, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, big toe stretch. Take your pointer finger and your middle finger, wrap it around your toes and begin to find that deeper hamstring stretch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long neck. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee. Take your blocks if you need to. On your next exhale, find your hamstring stretch as you press and sit back. Inhale, modified low lunge. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, take your right palm over left wrist and find a side body stretch. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, lift up to full crescent. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. So reaching your arms up, turning your toes out wide. Exhale, goddess pose. So coming into a low squat. Hold it here. On your next inhale, find star pose, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, send your right palm high. Exhale, recycle down to the earth. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back leg. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, find your deep hamstring stretch as you begin to sit back, lower down. Inhale, come to a modified low lunge. Exhale, release. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, take your left palm on right wrist. Lean over, find a side body stretch. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your back toe under. Exhale, come up into full crescent. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Send your gaze over your left fingertips. Inhale, star pose. Reach your palms high. Turn your toes outward. Exhale, goddess pose. Widen your hips. Hold it here. For every exhale, you sink a little bit lower. For next inhale, find star pose. Reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left palm high. Exhale, recycle down to the earth. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time through. Please feel free to go at your own pace, your own breath to body movement. But this last time through, I really want you to dig a little bit deeper. Don't be afraid to cross those boundaries with yourself, to explore what you expected or unexpected. When you're ready, send your gaze forward on an inhale. Exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana, reach up tall. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, dancers on the right side. Bottom of your exhale, slowly release your right foot. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, dancers on the left. At your pace, when you're ready, bottom of your exhale, slowly release your left foot. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big toe stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your back knee. Untuck your toe. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Sit back, flex your right toe. Inhale, modified low lunge. Exhale, release. Inhale, modified crescent lunge. Exhale, side body stretch on the right. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toe under. Exhale, full crescent. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Turn your toes to the corners of your mat. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, star pose. Reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, recycle down to the earth. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. We meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, send your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your right knee. Tuck your toe. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hamstring stretch on the left side. Flex your toe. Inhale, modify low lunge. Exhale, release. Inhale, modify crescent. Exhale, side body stretch on the left side. Inhale, modify crescent. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toe under. Exhale, full crescent. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Turn your toes outward. Exhale, goddess squat. Come low. Inhale, star pose. Press up nice and big. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, recycle down to the earth. Chaturanga. We meet in downward facing dog. Take one more breath here. And on your exhale, go ahead, drop down to your knees. Find yourself into a seat. Whew. Lots and lots of stretches there. Really pushing the boundaries of our body. Allow your heart rate to come down again as we end where we left off. Take your time. When you're ready, just find yourself in a comfortable seated position as we close out of this practice together. Feel free to close down your eyes for another minute as you just begin to acknowledge the work that you did here today. Sometimes we mistake hard for all the balancing poses, for all the poses you think you have to have strong muscles for. Sometimes what's really hard is being able to find our boundaries and to push them, so we can rediscover parts of ourselves that we didn't even know we were capable of. So as you slow down your breath, acknowledge your work. Acknowledge the expectations or the assumptions you had for yourself. And just let those go. Today, you proved to yourself in a practice that you can dig a little deeper. You can breathe into it a little stronger. Because of that, you know parts of yourself now that you didn't know existed. So we take our last few moments together, bring our palms together, Take our thumbs to third eye center. On the bottom of an exhale, we acknowledge each other and say namaste. Yay! Oh, that felt so good. I feel so loose. I hope you all do too. I'm like sweating though. Like that was not easy for me. My face is all red. I'm all sweaty. Oh, but that feels so nice. I hope you all feel the same way, but thank you so much again for joining me. If you're new, if you're coming back, please feel free to give me or Katie any feedback. I'm more than happy to continue to incorporate the things that you need. And as you've noticed so far, if you've been to a couple of the sessions, I am really trying to be very versatile on what type of practices we're bringing in here. So a lot of the deep stretches today were inspired by a lot of the yin, so a lot of deep stretching, full breaths with a mix of variations of vinyasa flow. So yeah, I'm so happy for more feedback, so please let me know, and thank you so much.